Well, I give you my word. And if I give you my word, I better keep the word. I keep my word. If I keep my word, then I keep myself. My word, my doing and being is integrated in one direction. I'm integrated if I keep my word. But if I'm speaking something what I'm not being, giving you the word and then not doing it, not even apologizing if I can't, then I have no integrity. Then I'm not integrated. Then I'm going against myself. Integrated means that my word, my being and doing are in one direction. I'm not going against myself with my words. And having no integrity is presenting yourself for what you are not to others. And giving the word to others what you gonna do. But then you do nothing. You don't even tell them that you won't do. You are silent. Many times I see, sometimes, people that suffer most in anxiety. When I ask them if they can do something for me, because lately I needed much help, and I noticed people who suffered from anxiety are silent. They could not tell me even that they cannot do it. What if they're suffering from anxiety because they have no integrity? Because they cannot say, hey, I don't have time. Hey, I cannot do it. But they rather say nothing. To have integrity, somebody asks you something that is really important for them. If you have integrity, you tell them, I will do it. Or you tell them, I'm sorry, I cannot do it. You know? Then you have integrity. Let us speak about integrity. What is integrity? Integrity is that your words, your being, and doing are one. So you see, if you are presenting yourself with your words, you better be doing, living, and being what you're teaching. Like, if I'm teaching about no attachments, living with no resistance, not controlling others, not others controlling me, not depending on others, setting others free as I am free, and where there is resistance, and not forcing, not controlling, not expecting, blaming, then I better live this truth if I'm teaching it. So I'm teaching what I'm living and being. I have no attachments. I don't resist. I don't control. No one can resist me and control me. I don't force people. I don't blame people. I live in a state of no attachments and no resistance. And then I better be living and being what I'm teaching. Having no integrity, some people that are attached, control others, and then blame that they don't get energy, and they are teaching that attachment is root cause of pain. But they have no integrity. They are presenting themselves teaching of no attachments, but they may be most attached. Crazy, huh? They are not living and being the truth. And in their relationship, they may be so attached, they want to control, force, but they teach about the state of no resistance. And when they don't get from others what they want in their life, then they blame them. But they may teach freedom of attachments and freedom of resistance. But what they being and doing is affecting you. If they are attached, controlling, blaming, this is the energy that they are giving. This is the truth. And they have no integrity. Like same would be having no integrity. If I would be now teaching how to heal, how you can heal yourself. Theoretically, I know in the mind. But until I heal myself, I cannot teach how you can heal yourself. I can teach only what I mastered in myself. You know, some people are teaching what they are not living and being, what they know in the mind. No, no. As I heal myself, I'm to be greatest healer. And then I can teach others how they can heal themselves. Theoretically, I can do now because I know in the mind. But until I do in myself, I cannot teach that. You know? Integrity is that you are presenting your truth to everyone. This is who I am. If you are against vaccines, you are against vaccines. You speak, this is, you tell to others, this is pandemic, to implement communism, and vaccines are harmful and not good for you. You know. And then the other person may come and you may get some benefit from them, and then you people pleasing, oh, these vaccines are so nice. I'll maybe get it also. Oh, they help so much. Yes, we have to wear a mask. We have to obey. Maybe you get some benefit and you change. That's no integrity. That's selling the soul. This is your truth, but now because to get benefit from someone or to people please them, you are speaking against your truth, what you don't believe. Crazy, huh? We need integrity, you know. Sometimes people are selling their souls, having no integrity. To get that money, they are with somebody that they hate, going against the self. To get that money, they are doing what doesn't feel right to them. Selling your soul is having no integrity, is whatever you do for material benefit that goes against you. It's not integrated in you. Suffering for money, suffering for benefit. And when we do something that doesn't feel right to us, that goes against us, for benefit, to get money, we are selling our soul. We have no integrity. That's the first part. To have integrity is to say no to what doesn't feel right to me, even if the devil is offering $1 million. I'm not selling my soul. I keep myself. And this is the point. If I keep my word, I keep myself. Words represent us in this world. Who we are being, what we're doing. And we better be the truth. I give you my word, I better keep the word that I am. So we say to people, to have integrity, we say to people only what we are sure that we are to do. What is intention and desire that we are to do. Then I say I'm to do this for you. But if we are not sure, if we don't know if we want to do it, we say, I don't know, we'll see. But if we know that we cannot do it, and we don't want to do it, We say, I'm sorry, I cannot do this. We keep our word. But people, they want to people please, sound right in a moment, and they tell you, yes, 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 I'm to bring you that bamboo stick, I'm to bring you that paper from the office, I'm to do everything for you. And then they do nothing. They just people please. Their word means nothing, you know? Out of guilt, they say that they will do this for you, or just out of, so that they sound right, they think that they can do, they then cannot do it, and they have no integrity. Out of guilt, they cannot even tell you that they cannot do it. And it would be better if they would tell you they cannot do it. It would be better if they would sincerely not offer what they will do and remain silent if they know that they cannot do it. That's black magic. You promise them heaven. And when you promise something to others, you give the word, they are grateful like it is done. And then you keep them hanging. You know? Then you keep them hanging. You don't even tell them that you cannot do it. That's black magic. Promising them heaven, giving them nothing, letting them down, giving them hell. You keep your word if you apologize. If you say at the right time, I'm sorry, I cannot do this for you. I'm sorry, I've given you my word. It cannot be done. This came between, because we never know what we can do, what will come in between. But we can know what there is intention in our heart that we will do it. And we say only this. And we do anything we can to do it. If we cannot do it and we apologize, we keep our word. We take our word back. We let them know at the right time. We keep ourselves. They trust us. They rely on us. We are reliable. I mean, even if we forget and we remember, we apologize, there's some integrity in it, but we already let them down. It's fucked up. But it's better than remaining silent. You know? We take our word back. People trust us. People rely on us. People, it's so difficult to get trust from someone. And if that person has integrity, if they keep their word always, and they would never tell you something that they cannot do, they will always apologize when they cannot do it. They will never give you their word is not intended. They don't want to do it. If you let them down, if you do not keep the word, they don't trust you. They don't rely anymore on you. Out of guilt, you didn't tell them that you cannot do it. Now you may lose them, for they would never lie to you like this and let you down like this. They are your brothers and sisters. Then you lose them, and then you suffer in that guilt, blaming you for what you did, for who you are, making you go against yourself. And people don't trust you. People don't rely on you. Like if I keep my word, I keep myself. But if I lose my word, I lose myself. If I break my word, I break myself. I'm not here anymore. People don't take me seriously. People don't trust me. People don't rely on me. And then I'm not integrated within myself. I'm going against myself. I do not exist. I'm not concrete. But listen, if I keep my word always, then I'm concrete. You know? Then I keep myself. I keep my word. I keep myself in one direction. Like brothers in arms, they have to have their backs. You know? They have to rely on each other. They're reliable. They trust each other. They are now here. They have brothers and sisters that love them because they don't let them down. And if you have no integrity, you may need a brother to have your back. But he promised that he will have your back. But out of guilt, he ran away and you die. I see this, my brother. Speaking to someone. If you are capable, like somebody I love so much, promised me so many things, but did one or two of them. And one time even, he told me that he has a car and he will come and take me home, And I was waiting, missed all the buses, and I had to go hitchhiking almost on foot home. He felt guilty to tell me my mother took the car keys away from me because of this corona shit. He didn't tell me. Oh, I missed all the buses. If he would tell me, I would get on a bus. So easy to get the trust, to lose the trust, but so difficult to get the trust. And then he's blaming himself that he didn't do it for me. And now he's blaming himself that he didn't tell me. And then blaming himself if those who love him don't trust him anymore. You see, if I keep my word, I keep myself. People trust me. People rely on me. I say things that I do. I have integrity. And I have competence. If I say that I'm doing it, I take care that I do it the best that I can. And I have integrity. To tell you I'm sorry, I cannot do it if I know I cannot do it. Not to let you down. Not to keep you hanging. Not to let you down. Not to keep you hanging. But to keep the word. And if I cannot do it, then I let you down. I take my word back. I keep my word. Then I keep you. You trust me. You rely on me. I give you my word. And I'm not promising anything, telling you that I'm do anything. I give you my word and I give you my word and I do it. The other day, in the middle of the night, I remembered I didn't answer to a friend if I need his help or not. In 3 o'clock, I answered him. To keep my word, you know. And I told him, even if you cannot do it and you're too late, I was not too late. I let him know at the right time. Just at the right time. If you cannot do it and you apologize, you still keep your word. But still, then you let them down already. Like something not important, if you give your word, you forget, and you apologize, I couldn't do it. Okay, that's integrity. But when somebody really needs urgent help, it's in emergency, you know, then we forget. We may let them down. They may need urgent help and they don't receive it because of us, and they trust and rely on us, and they get nothing, and we forget. Now that's no integrity, but it was something important, something urgent, maybe emergency. Now if we forget and we apologize later, there's no integrity, because if somebody really needs help and we say that we are to do it, then we are aware that they need help. Otherwise, we just saying, yeah, I'll do something. And we show that we don't love them, we don't care for them, we don't care. I have a friend who is sleeping all day long, and that's such integrity he has. When he helped me, he woke up at 7 and drove me somewhere. And then I asked his brother for help, and his brother, silent, said nothing. And his brother suffering from anxiety. Maybe because he has no integrity. Maybe because he's not doing what he's promising to people, and he cannot even say, I cannot do it. And maybe here from anxiety comes. Like if I keep my word, I keep myself in one direction. Like my word is representing my being and doing. And I'm integrated in myself, in my real self. I say what I am, what I'm being, what I'm doing. And I give you my word, and then I do what I say that I'm to do, or I take my word back. I always keep my word. And I'm integrated in my true self, integrated in my being. You know, if giving the word to others, then not doing, I'm not now here. I'm going against myself, saying something, then doing nothing. If I'm presenting myself, teaching the truth when I'm not living and being, and if sometimes I do, I'm sorry. But majority time, I take care not to, but sometimes maybe I do. You know, but telling you now that maybe sometimes in past I did and I do is having integrity, not hiding from my mistakes. And I'm integrated in my being, you know, but otherwise I'm suffering. People pleasing, lying and deceiving, then doing nothing, doing black magic, promising heaven and giving them hell, selling my soul for benefit. To you, I'm like glorifying vaccines. To another, I'm saying vaccines are shit because I get benefit from both of you. Am I doing what goes against myself to get benefit? I'm selling my soul. And if I'm giving you my word and then doing nothing, I have no integrity. Going against myself. Out of guilt, out of fear, out of people pleasing, out of greed. I lose myself if I lose my word. If I break my word, I break myself. I don't exist. No one takes me seriously anymore. I may promise things to others. Yeah. You promised me this. You said you love this, but then to another, you said you don't love this. You didn't do. I'm sorry, I cannot trust you. I cannot rely on you. How I know you will not let me down again? How I know you are not people pleasing and hating what I do just to people please me with no integrity? And then you will tell to a neighbor that you hate it. No integrity. Integrity is telling this doesn't feel right to me. Integrity is keeping the word. Then I don't exist. I'm not now here. And I'm suffering in guilt and fear. And I lose people that love me. And then I'm suffering, blaming myself for going against myself. But if I keep my word, I keep myself. If I break my word, I break myself. I lose myself and everybody that loves me. But if I keep my word, I keep myself. And I'm integrated in one direction. I give you my word. This is all I do. I'm not promising anything. I have to save myself. I give you my word, and the answer is within you. With integrity, I tell you, I cannot teach you anything. I don't want to command you, program you in my mind. I want you to get the truth, the answers within your own truth. I cannot save you. You have to save yourself. I cannot give you the answers because mind wants answers from others to command you, program you in the mind. I can only teach my truth and tell you that the truth is within you. And go within, let the mind be that one answers from others, and get your own truth in your own unique and authentic energy revealed from your being. I could say, I can save you, I can teach you, I can do this. Maybe you know for benefit, and like this you do. Or people pleasing on Facebook, uh, people doing to you what doesn't feel right and wanting from you, and you just people pleasing maybe to get some benefit or something, but you hate what they do and you're doing it out of guilt and fear and out of people pleasing, out of greed and like this. Everywhere I see on Facebook, people have no integrity, you know. They speak their own truth. Somebody tells them this is not true, you're false, and then they are like, okay, you're maybe right, and like this. No integrity. They are opposing you, violating you, trying to correct and destroy your truth. If you have integrity, you tell them this is my truth, and truth doesn't change. I'm not coming after you to change your truth. Truth is multidimensional. You be in your truth. This is my truth. Having no integrity would be if I would comment much and guide people and chat, and to you I would tell you I don't chat. The comments don't feel right to me. I mean, sometimes I write a message, maybe sometimes I write a comment, but it really doesn't feel right to me. So to everyone I say, like to Tabula Rasa, I said, I give you my word, this is my job here, but commenting too much, this doesn't feel right to me. Takes me out of alignment completely, just like reading books. We can people please with no integrity, go against myself, and then I would suffer in messaging, in commenting like others do, because their ego blames them that they have to be good enough and normal like others and do what others want, or maybe out of selfish benefit to get something. No, I have integrity. If I don't chat with you, I don't chat with you. If I don't personally guide you, I don't personally guide you. I don't have double standards. If I would be chatting with people and guiding people, but telling you that I don't chat and it feels so not right to me, and that no one can teach you, no one can guide you and can give you the answers, then I would have no integrity. Then I would go against myself, you know. Really. So to have integrity is to be integrated in your true self. And with no integrity, you're going against yourself with your words, you don't keep your word. Out of guilt, maybe. Like people may tell you out of guilt that they will do something and they don't do, and out of guilt they don't even tell you that they cannot do, and then they lose you and they blame themselves that they didn't do and that they lost you. With no integrity, you lose yourself, you break yourself. If I break my word, I break myself. But if I keep my word, I keep myself. I'm integrated in one direction, in my being, in my true self. I give you my word. And the answer is within you. The answer is correct. I cannot teach you anything. I cannot do it instead of you with integrity. I said all the answers are within you. Mine wants to be programmed by others. You have to save and heal yourself. I have to save and heal myself. But I'm very open and so grateful for every single donation that comes from your heart. Really. I cannot teach you, I cannot heal you, I cannot do anything instead of you, but I'm so grateful. You know? And, you know, I do for every single donation. I will not chat with you. I will not do things for you that doesn't feel right to me. As I give you my word, this is my job. On the comments and messaging, I'm very allergic. I give you my word. Doesn't feel right to me. To do for others what doesn't feel right to you is having no integrity, going against yourself. But I want to do quantum white light source healing beyond time and space. You don't need appointment. You don't need to stand still. I give you my word as a gift for your gift for every single donation that comes my way. I give you my word. And now I remembered I didn't do healing on a brother. I will do it for sure. You know, that's integrity. Remember that you have to do it and you do it. You know, I always keep my word. And it's quantum white light source healing beyond time and space. You don't need appointment. You just have my word that I do it and I keep my word. You know? And don't tell me anything because I'm not a healer, that kind of a medical expert. I have to heal myself. And to do the best healing on you, I have to focus on you being free of all afflictions. And you have my word that I do it. And with integrity, I'm to tell you, my healing works on you as much as you work on yourself. I cannot heal you, I cannot save you. If you have no integrity, you're going against yourself, you lose yourself, no one can heal you. But if we have integrity, we are to heal ourselves. Because we keep our word, we keep ourselves in one direction, in alignment with ourselves. That's integrity. Keep your word. Words, being, and doing are one. You know? People may think that it's good to please others, to be nice, to sound right. But damn, look, you promise them heaven, you give them hell. That's not right. That's a lie. When you give your word, they are grateful like it is done. When you don't do, it's black magic, you give them heaven. You promise them heaven, you give them hell. Words represent us in this world. You know. I had another point and I cannot remember, I cannot get it. Damn, and I'm sure when I'm to turn off this video, I'm to get it. Maybe now, I don't know. I try to remember. It doesn't come. Oh, what to do? Not much. On Facebook, there's so much people pleasing. So much giving the word and then not doing. So much lying and deceiving. So much cheating, presenting themselves for the truth that they are not. They are not living and being. So much out of benefit, out of guilt, going against yourself. Like not knowing people who they are, but then blessing them, healing them, and you go another post, you don't remember even who they are, but oh, I love you so much. I want you. I'm so sad for you. You're not. You go next post, you don't remember. You're just running a program, and then you want to. You care for somebody else so much, but you don't care for the first one and the last one. Not one bit. You care for yourself because you break your word. And I cannot understand how people can give you the word and then not do it. I have a friend, the best friend, who's so good for me, so good to me. But sometimes he did things that oh, he didn't tell me he lost a car. One time he told me I will send you a package from a shop. He never did. But he never even told me that he won't. And he's suffering in guilt, blaming himself that he's not good enough. Out of guilt, out of people pleasing just to sound right, he promises me things. Then out of guilt, he cannot do. Out of guilt, he cannot say that he cannot do. And then he blaming himself that I'm angry at him and that he let me down. That's so insane. And he loses himself. And he didn't lose me. And I'm glad he didn't because no one loves me more. It's so good to me, but I was like, okay. It is difficult to rely and trust because you never know if he is 80%, 90% keeping his word, then 10% you are always But no, what matters, he always keeps the word. If he would not lose the car that day, he would keep the word. And when he says, I'm to drive you 50 kilometers somewhere, he keeps the word always. Always. He does. He really does. You cannot fully trust, you cannot fully rely. And if he runs away out of guilt and doesn't do it, and then don't tell me that he cannot do it, there may be a situation when life is threatening, when you need him, and he would promise you heaven, but then he would give you hell and not get you back, and you may die. So I give you my word. I didn't remember what I wanted to remember, but I give you my word. Integrity is everything, 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 everything. Like people who have integrity, you trust them. They are fully now here. You can rely on them. Like warriors, brothers in arms. We have to keep our word to keep our back. You have to trust him, rely on him, and know that when he says that he will do something, he does it. Otherwise, if we have no integrity, we may lose our life because someone has no integrity. He promises he will keep our back. But if he, out of guilt, doesn't say that he cannot do, and he cannot even tell you that he cannot do, and then maybe in the most emergency they will let you down. You may lose your life, you know. And I cannot understand how people don't know that integrity is everything. If they don't have integrity, they lose themselves, and then they lose people in their life. People don't trust them. People move further away. They lose themselves. They are not integrated in the being, you know. So if I say that I'm gonna do something, then There is intention, and I will do my best to do it. Otherwise, I don't say it. Otherwise, I'm silent, and I rather do what I do when I do. And if I give you my word, I better keep it. And I keep myself, I keep you. People trust me, people rely on me. I'm integrated in my being. I'm now here. I'm concrete. But if I have no integrity, people don't take me seriously, don't trust me. Yeah. I will do this for you here, like, yeah. You will do like you did last time. You are not now here. So, in the beginning, there was Word, and Word is everything. So, Word better become flesh. Out of this flour, let us bake bread. If we don't bake bread out of the flour, we don't keep our word, then there is just dust and wind blows us away. But bread is concrete and feeds us. It's not only flour is promising of food, but wind blows that dust away. But bread, we made bread, we bake bread, and bread feeds us. We keep the word and we feed them. So let us keep our word. If we keep our word, we break ourselves, we break our hearts. If we break our word, we break ourselves, we break our heart, we break heart of others. If we keep our word sacred as our heart, we keep ourselves, and we keep those that love us. They trust us and rely on us. We are integrated in our being in one direction, not going against ourselves. Integrity is everything. I give you my word. Can I keep my word? I give you my word. I'm not promising things. I'm not people pleasing. I do what I do. I promise and give you my word. And then I better do it. Otherwise, I remain silent. I give you my word. Purnamaste.